Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So today I'm going to be talking about something kind of different and how I think Jagex is genius for doing this. Now, the title of this video is about how, Jagex is genius and how this could save Runescape. Now, why am I making this video? Because Runescape is doing better than ever. Old school Runescape has been hitting daily peaks, like we're getting like 240,000 people online at the same time, and even though some of them are bots, obviously it's pretty big peaks. And yeah, Runescape's doing great, but that's old school RuneScape, right? The original RuneScape, not so much, right? Now, I've heard the Mod North, the CEO, say that he kind of wants to make both games in a healthier spot, and, they were making some changes by minimizing the microtransactions and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's one of those things where I even said I think it's a little too late to do that. The game's already fucked, right? And it's one of those things where if you don't really play RuneScape 3, it's not really attracting new players, and the people that play old school are definitely not going to go over to the original RuneScape. Now, what's the most popular game mode in old school RuneScape? Maybe the Ironman mode, of course, but the temporary game mode anyways would be the leagues. Every single time that Jagex puts a league out, we just skyrocket in the number of players. It's always a huge event, right? And it brings a lot of people back into the game. A lot of people maybe don't have time to put into a game like RuneScape. It does kind of almost take over your life if you want to get to the end game of it. You have to play it quite a bit. And I still all the time, a lot of my friends are like, have you tried this new game? You tried this new game? It's like, no, man, I only play RuneScape. I don't think you understand. But the league is very accelerated, right? It kind of lets you go through the game very quickly, and then you can do bosses and have all these relics and powers that help you through the game. And it's a great game mode that everyone loves. And it only comes once a year, maybe once every 2 years even. And it's just a really exciting 2 months of fun that gets a lot of people to come back into the game. And then after playing that for a couple of months, they might be like, I could probably do this in the main game. So they'll make an account, right? It's really good marketing and really good overall for the company, and I'm always excited every time they drop a league in old school. Now, I remember hearing about RuneScape 3 getting a league, but I never really, I don't keep up with that game. I don't play it, right? Every now and then I get the itch to play it, and then I just remember about how clunky it is, and a lot of the things I don't like about it, right? Even it doesn't have quest helper or Runelite. There's a lot of things I don't like about the game, the combat system and stuff. I always get a little bit of an itch to play it, and then I'm like, no. But it is official. They are actually releasing a league on RuneScape 3, and it's coming this month, September 15th. There will be RuneScape 3's first league. I believe this is genius, honestly, of the company to do, because a lot of people, I think, even from old school, might actually give this a try, because it's one of those things where the leagues is so fun and so important to the game, and pretty much, I don't know if everyone kind of jumps onto it, but a lot of people, especially the content creators and stuff, hop onto the league when it comes out. And this is going to be probably the biggest update, or one of the biggest updates on RuneScape 3 since maybe the necromancy skill. Yeah, it's going to be exciting overall. I want to take a look at it with you guys today, and you guys can tell me what you think. Okay, so this is the RuneScape 3 website, and obviously it's releasing September 15th, which is kind of insane. That's 2 weeks from today. It's kind of similar to how they were sort of doing the drops with the old school, right? How they would release one of the relics or whatever every single day. This is also going to be called the RuneScape League's Catalyst, and yeah, interesting. Anyways, so we'll take a look at some of these. So we've got some of the tier 1 relics that we already know of. We got the tier 1, which is the excavator. This is sort of a mining and archaeology relic, kind of in one, sort of, and they can, boost your experience and boost everything that you get, like banking the ores for you, cutting the gems automatically, right? There's a bunch of cool benefits that you can use with this one, right? And also we have the divine woodcutter. So this is for divination and woodcutting. Very, very cool. So grants a hatchet that provides woodcutting and divination benefits. Will bank your logs, burn logs if you want, gather memories automatically. You know, it's cool if you want to check out divination maybe in woodcutting. We've also got the animal wrangler, which was in old school, but this is obviously very, very different. 50% catch rate when fishing, automatically cook your food, receive double loot when hunting. Guaranteed successful at catching. Yeah, it's just going to be really cool and enhance the way that you play RuneScape 3, and RuneScape 3 is already so enhanced, so imagine it with all these relics. So here is one of the things, the Relic Reveal Production Master. We can take a look at this one. Very similar probably to old school as well. Okay, yeah, exactly. So you kind of get to do all the resources at once, of course. 6+6 to boost all of your stats. I think old school was like that too. No longer burning food. So gain a brooch of the Elder God's pocket slot item, which grants all brooch of the god's effects, whatever that is. All portable skilling station benefits. Okay. All spirits can spawn while skilling. Okay. This one's funny. I remember using these things back in the day. You had to craft these things called urns, and when you were skilling every, I don't know, inventory or whatever, you'd send an urn up and gain bonus XP. So you'll always just have skilling urns. Kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the next one here is perkification, and this is going to be another little relic, I guess you can get. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. It looks like it's an invention one. Look at this. Access to infinite invention materials, 100k, 100k. That's not infinite, but yeah, I've never really even, I got 200 mil invention, and I didn't even know how the skill worked, but yeah, that goes to show you about RuneScape 3, but you use these to like make your weapons better or whatever. Looks like you'll have unlimited of those, and these machines never used either, but they'll be faster. No charge for weapons or whatever. So this is just a big, big boost to the invention skill. Okay. Cool. So this is the day 3. Looks like there's a thieving one, the 5-finger discount. We remember that one. And also a golden footed. So it looks like you have to kind of choose between these two, maybe. Similar to old school. Let's check these ones out as well and see. A hop, skip, and a pinch. So the golden footed, never fail an agility obstacle. Gain GP every time you complete a agility course. So 1,000. Okay, so you get 1,000 GP per level, I guess. But it's RuneScape 3, right? But I mean, you never know. Gain Golden Hawk boots, which grant agility XP every 6 seconds. So they're like the Silver Hawk feathers. So the thieving one here, never fail thieving. That's very cool. Stalls never deplete, and items are noted. And safe cracking has a 1-minute cool down. Up next here, we have a farming one, Farming Frenzy. Let's take a look at this one as well. I like at the bottom it says, RuneScape offers in-game purchases. I love how they say that. Okay, anyways, different kind of fast food. Cool. So, seeds planted grow to full automatically. Okay, that's crazy. Herbs only require 1 seed and yield maximum harvest potential. And they grow instantly, right? Patches are harvested instantly with produce noted. So far, it looks like what I've kind of gathered is like we get like one of these effects in old school RuneScape every league. It looks like RuneScape 3 is just adding all of them into it. You know what I mean? 15% chance for extra yield. 20% chance to save the seeds. Okay. Patches are always treated with Ultra Compost. Very big buff to farming. Okay, so League's Catalyst is a limited time game mode starting on September 15th. It will let you start fresh on an alternate version of your character and relive your journey through Gielinor. This is a completely free experience to all members with no additional membership required and no microtransactions. This is RuneScape, experienced through a new lens with sky-high XP rates, game-changing relics, a unique set of tasks to conquer, making your adventure more intense than ever. Before long, you'll be blazing through levels, toppling the toughest bosses, and unleashing epic game-changing powers as you tear through your league or your task list. So yeah, it's very similar to old school. If you want to give RuneScape 3 a try, this may be the best time ever to do it, because you can go from 0 to hero real quick, and you'll have all the abilities and boss like relics to do the bosses. I honestly might give it a try.
A RuneScape League is a limited time game mode with no paid progression. You'll start from scratch in the familiar surroundings of Lumbridge Castle. But
you pick your
too
relic,
because this is RuneScape like you've never seen it before.
With insane XP rates, game-changing relics, and a unique list of tasks for you to conquer, the journey through Gielinor will be...
As you can see, like, that's similar to old school, like chop a basic tree, plus 10, whatever this is, shield, and plus, I really don't know what any of this means, but it's very similar to old school with the tasks.
Dialed all the way up.
Before you know it, you'll be taking on the toughest bosses, flying...
I don't know about that one. I don't really plan to do any of the bosses if I get into it. I don't think I'll get that into it. I think it might be cool to try for, say, a couple of days or maybe even a week and see how RuneScape 3 is. Also, the YouTuber A Friend made a video sort of on this, and he was saying that you could actually just type in somebody's username and get their interface, so you don't have to deal with all that clunkiness, which is cool.
Through levels and unlocking epic new powers as you tear through your tasks.
Okay, here's the task list. So very similar, I guess, to old school. The tiers, the type, reach level 5 in any skill, reach level 10 in any skill, level up your skills, level up any of your skills for the first time. These are very easy tasks. Obviously, you'll probably fly by the first ones, and then you can see here it's tasks, relics, ranks.
So, what are tasks in a league? Tasks are a collection of challenges
Mine a copper ore
during a league season. You'll start with the small stuff, like bravely slaying a goblin,
kill a goblin in Lumbridge. Cool.
reaching a total level of 500, or even slaying Raziel 100 times.
I'm pretty sure that's the boss for necromancy. I don't even remember if I did that or not.
But that is just the beginning.
From taking down hordes of tormented demons, challenging necks, and uncovering the secrets of Anachronia, tasks come in all shapes and sizes. No matter how you play, there will always be another task.
Yeah, it's gonna be similar to old school, just put it that way. I don't know why, I'm honestly pretty excited for this, and like it kind of just randomly came up. Like I knew this was gonna happen, but it's gonna be released September 15th, which is actually on a Monday, so it looks like I'll be working anyways. I'm not gonna go hard or take it seriously or anything. I think it could be fun to actually give RuneScape 3 a chance again, but with all these boosts. I don't know, and kind of see what the game maybe has to offer. Check out maybe the new skills like Invention, Archaeology, Necromancy. I can't think if there's any more. Summoning, all the skills that we don't have in old school. There's Dungeoneering too, right? So I don't know, it could be an interesting experience, and it only lasts 2 months as well, so at the end of the day, I don't think I'll be playing the 2 months. I don't even think I did that with old school. But, you know, even a week or something, right? I like, who knows? You could probably max really easy with how the XP rates are already really accelerated. And then, you know, with all these relics and stuff, kind of get to see RuneScape 3 from a different lens. And who knows, maybe this will get a lot of people to actually play RuneScape 3. I enjoy my Ironman so much where it's always in the back of my mind where I want to start a RuneScape 3 Ironman so I can kind of experience the game without all the microtransactions. And I think it's like the perfect second monitor game to play, but there's just so much involved with it, with the questing, all the random stuff, all the bosses where I don't have any idea on how to do it. The combat system to me is terrible, right? So it's always like been in the back of my mind, but I'm like, it would take so much work to kind of get started. But maybe after playing the league, I might kinda at least like sort of look at RuneScape 3 a little differently. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments, if you will be starting it or trying it, giving it a chance or not. I think, again, Jagex is genius for doing this, giving old school RuneScape's best, sort of most successful game mode and putting it on their game, which isn't doing so well. It could end up being really cool. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, and if you will be doing it. Again, thank you for watching. I will catch you tomorrow in the next video. See ya later.